Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about a new verdict that's been issued on Max Verstappen's penalty in Spain, as well as some comments that have been made about Lewis Hamilton's adaptation to Ferrari. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Hamilton. As we know, he joined Ferrari after 12 years with Mercedes, but his debut season with the team hasn't gone as he would have wanted. There have been some good points, such as him winning the sprint race in China, but on the whole he has struggled in that SF25, and he currently sits 6th in the drivers' standings and is still waiting for his first official trip to the podium following a Grand Prix, with teammate Charles Leclerc having had a few so far. And now F1 steward Derek Warwick, who has 147 F1 race starts to his name, has stated Hamilton underestimated how difficult making the switch to his new team would be. Warwick was quoted in the media as saying, "I think we all saw him moving to Ferrari as a great opportunity to win his 8th world title. The car is not to his liking at the minute. Most critics will say he's a 7-time world champion, 105 Grand Prix wins. Surely you adapt to the car you've got, because Charles has. But for some reason he can't get used to it. I think people underestimate, including Lewis, how difficult it is to join a new team, how to get used to their systems, their debrief, getting them to understand what you want, and vice versa." Now, as we know with Ferrari, they won't be fighting for the title in 2025 unless something major happens in the next few rounds and Ferrari find pace out of absolutely nowhere. It's very unlikely they're going to be challenging for the titles, because in the Constructors' Championship they sit 197 points behind McLaren. But 2026 does present a new opportunity for Ferrari, with there being brand new regulations. But should Hamilton continue to struggle, Warwick has suggested that Hamilton could look to retire. He went on to say, "Do I want Lewis to win races and challenge for the World Championship? Yes, I think he deserves it. I think he deserves that 8th world title. It's not going to happen this year, and I think if it carries on the way it is at the minute, I suspect he's already thinking about stopping." Now, I think Hamilton will be looking forward to these new regulations coming into play, because they completely change up how the car is going to be. So it's a new start, and perhaps Ferrari could develop a really fast car and the style of driving suits Hamilton. But I do agree that if things continue like this in 2026 and he's just struggling to get on top of the car as time goes on, I think he will eventually decide to retire. Now, Warwick also spoke about the penalty Verstappen received at the Spanish Grand Prix. Now, we all know what happened with Verstappen at the safety car restart. Verstappen lost control of his Red Bull along the main straight, allowing Charles Leclerc to pass for 3rd place. And then into turn 1, George Russell went for a move on Verstappen, which failed, forcing Verstappen to take the escape road. But Red Bull feared a penalty for Verstappen and asked Verstappen to give the place back to Russell a few laps later, and Verstappen wasn't happy about it, and coming out of turn 4 on lap 64, Verstappen backed off, appearing to let Russell by, only to immediately increase his speed again and run into the side of Russell before repassing him. And Verstappen was given a 10-second time penalty for that, which demoted him down to 10th place at the end of the Grand Prix and 3 penalty points. And now Warwick has defended the penalty Verstappen received, with him saying, should he have done what he did in turn 5 with George Russell? Absolutely not. Did he get a penalty for it? Yes. He got 10 seconds and 3 points, which only brings him 1 point away from a race ban. So people are arguing that Vettel got a 10-second drive through in Baku with Lewis Hamilton, but he intentionally drove into Lewis. Whereas if you actually look at the video, it looks to me that although he dived in, he did then turn away from George, but the momentum carried him into George. I'm not condoning it, I'm not saying it's right, it's absolutely wrong, and the FIA quite rightly gave him a penalty. Should it have been harsher? I think they got it about right, actually. I think a lot of people would say he should have got a ban as an example to young karters, and they are probably right, but I feel the penalty was spot on. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.